Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Today I'm going to go over how to draw Plankton from Spongebob. I'm going to be using a Sharpie marker, ultimately. Got a little, just something erasable. This is like a Prismacolor pencil, I think. But it doesn't really matter. And just some other colored pencils to maybe help out in terms of just showing what I'm talking about. So anyways, Plankton's really simple. Really, really simple. I'm going over here with the pencil here. He basically has this kind of round, almost hot dog shape. Now I'm going to draw this in first, then I'm going to go over it with marker. We've got tiny feet of the same shape, really, but really tiny. He's got the kind of that one eye, Cyclops look. And it's also pretty similar, pretty much the same shape. So it's all very round. I'm going to get, his eyelid's going to be half closed, and because of that, his eyelid's going to kind of bunch up. So you're going to just give him real simple, that little line, those little bunching up on the sides. But it's all one connected shape, so it shouldn't be too hard. You got the eyebrow section, and then you have the Plankton. He's got these antennae that stick out. Honestly, this is probably going to go off the page. Let me move that down a little bit. My phone is ringing. That's weird. I'm going to ignore it. And let's see. It should be longer than that, but I don't want to make it too far off the page. So because of that, for the paper's sake, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna flatten out the edges here, just a little bit, more tube-like. And then I'm gonna give him this. His iris and pupil are gonna be like that. His hands are basically little tubes. Kind of like a kink right there where he puts them around his waist. Pretty simple smile there. Kind of a moon shape. And you pretty much have the impression of him. Let me go over with a marker. This marker's a little thick, honestly. I would like to change it, but I can't really find another one around here, honestly. So I wouldn't recommend using one this thick. But let's try it out. So, be careful with how you stroke this. You have to pull it quick. See that? It kind of bled right there. Pull it fast. A marker like this absorbs into the paper. I'd recommend maybe like a thinner marker so you can kind of control it better. So now I'm going to pull one stroke over here. Alrighty. That's just going to improve your dexterity. It's pretty hard to... It's pretty easy to improve your dexterity, meaning your control. The more practice you do, the more you'll be able to control curved edges like that. Because if you kind of make it wispy, it's going to look kind of weird. If you kind of wisp it along, it'll bleed all over the paper. It won't really match. So it's better to pull lines direct and fast. Another circle there. That's another hard curve. Is going to be his eye. Whoops. Pull this line right here. Pulled that lower than I wanted it to, but I'll have to work with that. It's an example of working with a mistake. His eye is actually red in the show, but we're working with black and white here, so I'm thinking about, I probably will fill that in. Eyebrow needs to be a little bit bigger. 10A. I could make them solid. I might do that. Nah, I'm not gonna make them totally solid. I was thinking about that. Well, that came out solid, so I might as well just make them solid. And then they have these little, kind of like a T, these directional lines through it all the way up. These are only supposed to have 4. I added a little bit more. Now let's kind of erase. Let me wait a little bit till this dries off. Another thing about a Sharpie I would not recommend using. I used to kind of recommend them, but I would use just a magic marker or something. It's the same thing. But another thing I would worry about is the smell. The smell of this supposedly, like I think it's like an artist rumor. It's supposed to take some years off the end of your life. It's kind of like the equivalent of smoking or something. You know, you use this over and over and over. You're inhaling these semi-toxic to toxic fumes, and it will supposedly, you know, they say it's bad for your health and will take years off your life. So don't use it. This is all I have right now. That's why I'm using it. Next time I'm going to use something cleaner. I'll try to at least. Let me get the eraser here. Should be dry enough. And you have Plankton. Plankton from Spongebob. Hello. I can't do a Plankton voice. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for helping out. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. And please subscribe. Thanks, guys.